I got an email from Subway. If you like that, you're going to love my jokes. Got an email from Subway. Yes, Subway, the brand, has developed its own independent consciousness. And I know what you're thinking, John, it was probably just a Subway employee. Subway itself isn't sentient. But no, you'd be wrong, because the email was signed off from Subway. Which would be a stupid name for a person. But for Subway, it works. So I got an email from Subway. Apparently, Subway are allowed to email me whenever they please, just because I voluntarily gave them my email address and permission to email me, which is bullshit. I just wanted a sub card. I didn't want to hear from Subway. It's like at parties when people give me their phone numbers. I know it's not because they want me to text them. It's because I enticed them with my offer of a free cookie for signing up. It's a Subway joke, but it's built on a foundation of lies, isn't it? Firstly, because no one at a party has ever given me their phone number. But secondly, and more importantly, because Subway don't give you a free cookie just for signing up for a sub card. It sounds like something they would do, but we must be careful not to profile Subway now that they are a living person. Okay? Subway will offer you a free cookie on your birthday if you already have a sub card, which is nice for me, means that I get at least one present guaranteed. But they won't give you one just for signing up. That'd be ludicrous, wouldn't it? Because you could just keep going in and out. You could get endless cookies. You would have to make a new email address every time. That's a small price to pay for ending world hunger. So the joke about the cookie is a load of shit, but I hope you will appreciate, I took the high road on that one, because there was a more obvious, more lewd, still Subway-related joke there about offering people a free 6-inch. And I didn't go for that. I didn't even go for a free foot long. 6-inch would be more accurate, but I didn't go for those. I did not go for those. I'm above making crude sex jokes of that nature. And as a comedian, I think I deserve points for that. Maybe even double points. That was another subcard joke. No? I'm starting to realise that not everyone here is as familiar with Subway's business model as I am. Double points is a thing they do where if you go to Subway twice within 1 week, for your second purchase, they will give you double reward points. And you can cash those in for food, like a free sub, or a side order for fewer points, if, like me, you're sometimes premature. Don't like the jokes about cum, don't like the jokes about the Subway reward system. There's no pleasing you people. So I got an email from Subway. Yes, we're back on that. You were hoping we were done with the tedious Subway material. Far from it. It's going to be a long night. Buckle in. Get yourselves a drink. You get one free refill. The email was a competition. And the competition question was, if 8 people win a free sub every day for a year, how many free subs is that in total? Let's say it all together. That's... Thought some of you did maths. It's 2,920. Unless it's a leap year, which it wasn't. So as you've just seen, I knew the answer. I entered the competition and I was one of 8 winners. And for a year, I got free subs. And for someone as obviously obsessed with Subway as I am, that sounds like heaven. But things went wrong very quickly. First of all, because I'm incredibly stingy. If you tell me I can have a free sub every day, you're actually telling me that I must have a free sub every day. And I became something of a prisoner of Subway. Started having to plan my days so that I was in close proximity to at least one Subway store every lunchtime, which didn't really change anything because they're fucking everywhere. And the other problem was that I'm a vegan, and no, I don't think that I'm better than everyone else just because I'm a vegan. I do think I'm better than everyone else, but for largely different reasons. Veganism barely factors into it. But being vegan means at Subway, you've got no meat, you can't have 3 of the bread options, you can't have 5 of the sauces, and crucially, you can't have cheese, which means you can't get the sub toasted, because nobody wants cold salad in hot bread. They put you on a register for things like that. It's disgusting. So what the vegan sub usually lacks in taste, I make up for by asking for a little bit of every available vegetable. Not because it tastes nice, but because I get perverse pleasure from watching the Subway employee trying to fit every filling into the sandwich at an appropriate ratio so that it will still close. And very few can manage it. I've studied them. They all start off strong with a foundation layer of tomatoes. But what separates the boys from the men is the size of the handful of lettuce they choose. That's how you can tell who the true sandwich artistes are. So that's what I usually do at Subway, but I got bored of that when I was eating Subway every day for a year, and I started messing around. I started getting rowdy, doing weird food experiments, and I kept a diary of them that I later turned into an incredibly unpopular blog. And I'm going to give you all a sneak peek. This is the week starting Monday, 28th of August, 2018. Monday, as previously stated. Hearty Italian. All of the greens. Lettuce, cucumber, and green peppers, obviously. Was in 2 minds about jalapenos and gherkins. They are green, but very dark green. Sandwich artist was patient. Ultimately decided to go for it. No green sauce, unfortunately. Sub was very dry. Tuesday, hearty Italian. Reran the greens experiment, but this time excluded jalapenos and gherkins. Still no green sauce. Sub was dry and bland. Wednesday, hearty Italian. Went for everything that isn't green. Tomato, onion, carrot, sweet corn, olives. Black olives, not green olives, obviously. They don't have green olives, or I would have had them on Monday and Tuesday. Sub looked promising, but then I realised that my everything that isn't green rule meant I had to have 9 different sauces. Sandwich artist tried to use only a small dollop of each. Sub was still soggy. Thursday, hearty Italian. Was annoyed because I overslept and missed appointment at noon. Punished myself. Onions and hot sauce only. Sandwich artist looked at me strangely, but said nothing. Sub was fucking terrible. Friday, hearty Italian. Carrot, onion, cucumber. In this order, first letter of each word spells out cock. Which means dick and is therefore funny. No vegetables starting with K at Subway, unfortunately. Asked the sandwich artist if they had plans to get any kale in. She said no. Barbecue sauce had abandoned cock plan at this point. Sub was not good. Saturday, regular Italian. Tomato, onion, lettuce, pepper, sweet corn, jalapenos. Lost my nerve and asked sandwich artist if I could please switch to hearty Italian. She looked angry, but did it anyway. Was too embarrassed to ask for sauce. Sub suffered for it. Sunday. Hearty Italian. Asked for a single piece of tomato right in the middle of the sub. Sandwich artist was scared of me. No sauce. Sub was delicious. But the biggest problem, aside from my mental health, the biggest problem was that the free subs were only 6-inch subs, and I usually get a foot long. So I'd go along every day, eat the 6-inch sub, still be hungry, and then I had to buy another one every day for a year. It was terrible, it was ridiculous, it wasn't efficient, and it was a financial burden. I mean, a 6-inch veggie delight cost £1.90. Times that by 365, we all know that. £693.50. Unless it's a leap year, which it wasn't. It's an obscene amount of money to be spending on Subway, and the worst part was, my sub card with the free subs became like a cursed item. I tried to get rid of it to break the spell it had put me in, but no one would take it from me. I offered it to people, they just wouldn't accept it. Although, to be fair, I was exclusively trying to flog it to people at parties in exchange for their phone numbers. Thank you very much.